Welcome to the Get Productive podcast. I am Detola, your host and productivity coach. Join me as we explore powerful tips and proven strategies to boost your productivity. Hey! Welcome back to Get Productive with Detola podcast, your one-stop shop for practical productivity wisdom. On this podcast, we show you how to embrace the flourishing, productive life you deserve. This is episode 16. Happy New Year to you! Someone was asking, when do you stop saying Happy New Year? Personally, I would say maybe February. Or if I haven't seen you all year long and I see you around June, I will be saying Happy New Year to you. Anyway, welcome to 2025. I'm really excited about what this new year is going to bring to each and every one of us. If you are new to the Get Productive with Detola podcast, welcome. I am so glad you stopped by. And I hope you stick around. So that you do not miss any episodes, please go to www.detolaamore.com/podcast and subscribe now. I will add this to the show notes. If you are a returning listener, thank you for coming back. If you've already listened to a few episodes from last year, kindly consider rating it on your preferred podcast platform such as Spotify or Apple Podcast. A 5-star rating or a review will be highly appreciated. Your support will help to reach more people and spread the valuable content worldwide. Also, I will be grateful if you could recommend the podcast to at least 2 individuals who you believe will find it beneficial. The more people that listen, the more productive our community will become. This episode is a special one because it's the first episode of 2025. We are already 13 days into the new year, at the time of this recording. And if you're anything like me, you probably have a lot on your mind as you reflect on 2024 and think about what 2025 will bring. Personally, my Januaries over the past few years are generally quiet. I take this time to reflect, to pray, to journal, and plan for the year ahead. I dare say that my work year officially starts in February. In line with that theme, today's episode is all about reflection and intention setting. We will be exploring 10 powerful questions to guide us as we prepare fully for 2025. This is an exercise I encourage you to do at the end of a year or at the beginning of a new year. For the past decade, I have hosted a yearly planning retreat in November for the women in my Super Working Mom community. We also hold a virtual retreat for those who cannot attend the physical event. The questions I'm about to share are some that will take time to answer during the retreat, and they always lead to transformative insights. If you haven't done a similar exercise already or before, grab a pen, some paper, or your favorite note-taking app, and let's make this session reflective and action-packed as we proceed into the new year 2025 with clarity and purpose. So the first part of this exercise is going to be us reflecting on 2024, the previous year. Reflecting on the past is crucial for planning the future. So here are 5 questions you can consider to help you evaluate the past year. Question 1. What were my proudest accomplishments? Think about your personal, professional, or even spiritual wins. Maybe you nailed a big project, you overcame a fear, or you deepened a relationship. What made you proud in the previous year? Question 2. What were the most significant challenges I faced, and what did I learn from them? See, challenges are part of the journey, but they also teach us invaluable lessons. So think about what some of your toughest moments were and how they shaped you, and write that down. Now, remember, you can always pause to jot down your answers on each question and then resume once you're ready. Question 3. In what ways did I grow emotionally, spiritually, or intellectually? Take a look at your personal development. Did you become more empathetic? Did you learn a new skill? Or did you deepen your understanding of yourself? Question 4. What relationships enriched my life and how did I contribute to the lives of others? Our connections matter deeply. So think about who the people were who supported or inspired you and how did you pour back into those relationships? And the final question of this segment is, what habits or patterns do I want to leave behind in the past year? It's time to let go of what's no longer serving you. So think about the thought patterns, behaviors, or routines that didn't serve you in 2024 that you want to leave behind. So like I said, take time to jot down the answers to these questions, press pause, and then come back when you're ready to continue. And also use this opportunity to reflect on what the past year has taught you. Okay, so let's move on to the second part of this exercise, and which is planning for 2025. Now that we've reviewed the past year, let's pivot to the exciting possibilities of what 2025 can bring. So here are 5 forward-thinking questions to guide your planning. Question 1. What are my top priorities for this year and why are they important to me? Your priorities should align with your values and aspirations. So write them down and get very clear on your why. It's important to know why these priorities are important to you and for you in this season. Question 2. How can I better blend my personal and professional life this year? Instead of striving for balance, I am a firm believer in blending or aligning my work, self-care, and relationships, which is essential for sustained productivity. So what changes can you make to cultivate a more harmonious life for yourself? Write that down. Question 3. What new skills or knowledge do I want to acquire this year? Investing in yourself is always a win. So begin to think about what skills or areas of knowledge will move you closer to your goals and write those down. Question 4. In what ways can I contribute to my community or make a positive impact this year? The truth is, life isn't just about personal gain. How will you give back or make a difference? You need to be asking yourself that question. And this could be through volunteering, mentoring, or maybe supporting a cause you care about. And the last question for this segment is, how will I stay resilient and adapt to change this year? We know that the only constant thing in life, one of the only constant thing in life is change. But resilience is a skill we can build to help us deal with change effectively. So how will you stay grounded and adaptable when life throws you curveballs or when you experience a transition or a change in your life? So those are the 5 questions for planning and thinking forward on how you want 2025 to be. The last bit of this exercise is about living with intention. Answering these questions is just the start. To truly make this year a breakthrough year for you and a year where you are more productive, you need to live with intention and purpose. And that's what I love to call a life of design, where every choice you make aligns with the life you want to create. Now, here are a few ways I can support you on your journey of growth or on your journey with living with intention. For individuals, especially women, I have just launched the next cohort of my 90-day accountability mastermind group, mainly for professional women. In the last cohort, which happened last year, we witnessed the incredible women launching new products, writing books, and starting transformative initiatives. It was truly inspiring to see the amazing achievements of these women come to life. So if there are big dreams you want to manifest in 2025 and you need accountability, you need guidance, or you need someone to just hold your hand as you walk towards achieving those goals, then please send me an email to hello@detolaamory.com so that I can send you all the details. For organizations looking to boost productivity at work or enhance team performance, I offer workshops, coaching sessions tailored to your needs and the needs of your team members. You can find all the information in the show notes as well. Okay, so we have come to the end of this episode. Thank you for joining me today, especially as it is the first episode of the Get Productive with Detola podcast. I hope these 10 questions spark meaningful reflections and inspire powerful actions for this year, 2025. If you've enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend, leave a review, and subscribe to this podcast for more practical productivity insights this year. I plan to have more guests on the podcast to discuss topics that I know you will find valuable. So until next time, stay intentional, stay productive, and remember, you deserve to live a flourishing, productive life. Happy New Year once again. Till next time. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining me on this episode of the Get Productive podcast. Till next time, stay blessed.